Squadron, on April 15th, your campaign issued a press release challenging me about taxes. And when you were asked by a reporter, would you release your tax returns, you responded, according to the reporter's report, I'll do it when Connor does it. And I responded saying I would release 5 years tax returns. I picked 5 years. You know, your campaign the other day said, oh, that's only 1/6 of his time he served. I didn't think it was fair to go back to when you were in college. You know, going back 6, 8, or 10 years.
So let's get to the
I'm telling you. So the point of the question is, you sat at various forums where I said, Dan and I are releasing the last 5 years of tax returns. And you smiled and nodded. I released 5 years of tax returns. You released 2007, prepared after you were a candidate. And my question is, what are you hiding, Daniel? What are you hiding?
Well, Senator Connor, I've released, and again, in contradiction to a piece of mail you sent out that doesn't say this, I released my tax returns and my financial disclosure statement unredacted since I've become a candidate, and I've pledged to do it every year I'm in public office. There's a principle here of transparency for elected officials. That's what I've pledged to do. That's the important principle, and frankly, going back an arbitrary, and in this case, seem quite convenient number of years, a fraction of the time in office, I don't believe is sufficient.
Senator, just a quick response on that question.
Well, you mentioned the ethics filing, and I have the guidelines here, and it's very clear in plain English. It says, list all your securities holdings. And it gives an example, General Electric or whatever. Mr. Squadron, in your ethics filing, you listed the name of a broker, yet in your 2007 tax returns, you show $200,000 in dividend and capital gains. Why haven't you listed the corporations that paid you that, like the law requires? It's a requirement of law. It's not some agreement between the candidates. Why haven't, what stocks do you benefit from? What companies do you benefit from?
In responding to the question, you're not allowed to answer another question.
We can count that as the second question.
Okay, if you want to.
Question 2, whatever it is. I fully disclosed my financial holdings, every piece of information I have on them. I think it's incredibly important. That's what I did. I did it unredacted, which includes the financial information or the letters that represent financial information in the world of Albany. That's what I've done. That's what I'll always do. Every piece of information that I have in my financial holdings is public and disclosed.